All right, this is the Holy CrossOver. Thanks for popping on. Where are you coming from? Kind of a sprint over here.
Yeah, I just came from class. I had class at 12, advanced writing.
What class are you taking this year?
I got psychology, economics, advanced writing, and my master on personal prophecies.
You like any of them, like, specifically?
I'd probably say psychology, so you could, understand the human body and read people's minds and stuff like that.
You know what you want to major in?
Not yet. I'm thinking about economics, but I don't know yet. Undecided.
Economics is a good one. It's pretty popular here, I'd say.
Yeah.
Money makes the world go around, so
Yeah.
something good to do. So how's freshman year been going so far? Classes, school, basketball, what's it been like?
It's been good. Me and my teammates is probably my favorite part. Being with the team, everybody's cool. On campus, everybody is cool as well. You know, it's a lot of nice people here. I like Holy Cross. The school part is great. You know, we have a lot of resources, tutors, the teachers, professors. I just like it here. Everybody's like welcoming, open hands. So I like Holy Cross.
What would you say was, some of the adjustments you had? Was it anything related to schedule? You know, it's pretty busy, I'd say, between the classes, lifts, practices. Was that at all hard for you?
Yeah, I would definitely say just a balance between being a student athlete and, being in the classroom and stuff like that. Just the time schedule. Getting my time right, with tutoring and, being in the gym, putting in work, my sleep, my rest. So just adjusting to that. But once I adjusted to it, everything's been going fine.
All right, so taking it back a little bit, how'd you end up here? Because you were pretty late commitment. You know, I know, you had just finished your senior year of high school?
So
like, kind of, were you going into a prep year? Like, what was that situation?
Right. So I had just finished my senior year of high school, and I had went to go do a movie. So, like, all of the schools that knew about me kind of fell back. So I was thinking about going prep, and Coach Paulson, our new coach, came to one of our tournaments, and he seen me play, and he gave me the offer, and I decided to commit.
So was it like you were playing AAU this past spring with the team? Or is that like a high school team? Or
it was a prep team. They're still playing this year. It's
okay.
It's actually my mom's school called S3 Academy. So I was supposed to play with them my prep year, but I got picked up by Paulson, and I'm grateful for that. And I decided to join the team here.
When did he first see you?
This summer. I want to say in like July, probably.
He was late. Wow.
Yeah.
So were you just basically playing that out and assuming that you were going to have to do a prep year?
Yeah, that's where I was at with it. I was thinking that I would have to do another year, of high school, go prep, and try to pick up an offer. But he was in the gym for somebody else, and he told me that he seen me and stayed around and watched. So I really appreciate him for that. So I'm here now.
So did he offer you right after, like, basically offer it? Like, did he see you and then just throw the offer?
He came and he watched one game, and then he sticked around for the rest. I think I played 3 that tournament. But, yeah, he offered me right after.
Oh, wow. And then when did he have you up here? Like, what was that recruiting process like? Because you committed in July. You committed like 4th of July, right?
Yeah,
I actually remember
that.
I was just like scrolling my phone. I was like,
that was
damn,
crazy.
Someone's coming here.
So I came up here and I watched you guys practice. I don't know if you remember. And I was up here for like a weekend and seeing the facility and like all the buildings and stuff like that. And that went well. That was really well. But it was a short period of time. I want to say I committed in like probably before a month of knowing about Holy Cross. Yeah. But I fell in love with the place, the people, coaches, professors, everybody, teammates. So I really like it here.
Had you been even just like stopped by in the Northeast before, or like New England area?
Nah, this is my first time.
What was it like getting acclimated to just living in like a different region of the country? Because you're what, DC guy?
Yeah, over there by Virginia. I'm from Virginia, Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, right, by CK.
It's a different, CK. It's a different adjustment, being far away from home, not having like family out here and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with it though, because I met you guys. You guys are like my family now. So I got people to depend on, talk to, stuff like that. I still talk to my parents over the phone, my family back at home. But yes, it get pretty cold out here, so I'm gonna have to get a coat.
What's the coldest like it gets in Virginia? It probably doesn't snow like it will.
It used to, like when I was younger, but it doesn't snow as much now. I'd probably say like 40 degrees is the lowest it'll go.
Yeah, you're gonna get
way colder out here.
You're gonna get way past that.
Way colder.
Yeah. So obviously, it's probably pretty known that you were an actor, appeared in a movie and a series, right?
Right.
How did that? I also was, when I was like looking you up, thinking of stuff to ask you. Did you do a movie when you were like 2 years old, or?
You talking about? No, I didn't. I don't know why that's on my IMDb, but
That's not you.
Nah, that's not me.
I thought maybe when
it's
you
called
were
Raised in Hollywood or something like that. Nah,
I thought you were one of those like kid actors that's just like somebody's baby in a movie, or you know what I'm saying? Like
the way I got introduced, I was back at home and there was a TV show coming to town, and they were looking for some background characters to play basketball and stuff. So my mom, she runs a basketball program back at home, so they asked her, and she wanted me to be in it. So I started off doing background, and then...
Had you ever acted before, or like, done like, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever...
That was my first time.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 2018 or 2017, we started filming Swagger, and I got added to the casting, and they made me an actor, so that's when I really started. It wasn't too big. I was more of a side character, like a jerk on the team.
Mm-hmm.
But as you watch, like through season 1, we started to become like cooler as teammates and stuff like that. But I'm just thankful for the opportunity Mr. Reggie gave me for being able to become an actor instead of just being a background character.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot from him.
Was that Swag? Was that Katie's show?
Kevin Durant, yes. Yeah. Kevin Durant produced that, and that's filmed in Richmond, Virginia.
So when you first just started like showing up to set, were you not going to like school because you were probably in high school by then?
Yeah, that's
how'd you like balance that?
So that's when I started doing like the online stuff, like online school.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really going in for like in-person school anymore. I would just get my individual workouts for basketball like during my free time. But you know, my main job was on set, and they would have teachers for us and stuff like that. We had to get a certain amount of hours to get our work done, so it was a whole process.
That's sweet. They took care of you guys academically and all that.
Yeah, they took pride in academics.
So then after you finished up kind of like your intro to acting, I would say like your first big break was the Peacock series about LeBron's high school team.
Yeah.
So is acting something you just like fell in love with, or did you chase that opportunity, or did that one kind of just fall in your lap too?
Kind of a little bit of both. I fell in love with it once I got my first role on Swagger, and that, you know, caused me to get a manager and a team. And doing that, they found Shooting Stars for me. And I went to LA and I auditioned for it. Over the computer. And then after that, I just got that call that I got the job. And, you know, I just did it. But I fell in love with acting, filming Swagger. You know, just watching other people, like big-time people like O'Shea Jackson, Quinvision A. Wallace, Khalil Harris, and just learning from them, and I fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk a little bit about some of the dudes you filmed the second series with? What was the name of it? Shooting Stars?
Shooting Stars.
Because
yeah,
you're like kind of boys with Scoot Henderson, and like there were some other notable guys in that, right?
Yeah, we got Scoot Henderson, number 3 pick in the NBA draft. That's my guy. You got Caleb McLaughlin. He's from Stranger Things. Khalil Everett. He's played on multiple movies, pretty known. And you got Marquise Cook. Just committed to Oregon, playing basketball there. So I met the guys through Shooting Stars, and, you know, we had 3 months together, and we all just, like, clicked.
Mm-hmm.
So we still talk to this day. We're in a group chat. But it was great, like, being with them, learning from them, hooping with them. It was fun.
So for those 3 months, were you basically, like, that was your life, like, 24/7?
Yeah, I was locked in.
What was that schedule like?
So on set, I was 17 at the time. And then I turned 18, so I didn't really have to do schoolwork like Mookie did, because he was the youngest one.
Mm-hmm.
But balancing schoolwork and, you know, just getting my craft right for Shooting Stars, learning from actually Willie McGee, calling him, asking him, like, you know, who were you? Like, what was your role to the team and stuff like that. Just picking up as much as I can so I can play my role at the best. Yeah,
what was, you talked, I mean, you just mentioned it, but were you, like, pretty in contact with the guy you were playing? Because obviously all this is realistic, but I mean LeBron's high school team is like pretty famous, so I mean you probably had to like put in a little bit of work to see
most
how
definitely
you're gonna play the guy.
Yeah, most definitely. Once I got there, they kind of were quick to get us to introduce to them. You know, we exchanged numbers. We had a couple of phone calls. He came on set a couple of times, so just, you know, picking his brain as much as I could on how to play his life and how to be like him. You know, you don't want to mess nobody's life up when is getting put on the big screen like that. But them guys accomplish like a lot of big time things, and like you said, they play with the best player of all time, LeBron James. So I just want to do everything I could to not mess this up.
For sure. You met Bron, right?
Yeah, two times.
Cool guy.
Very cool guy. He's very funny. Like, he's hilarious, but he's cool.
I feel like all the stuff you see on him of like Instagram, he's kind of just like, he gets dadded a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
he's really chill, like laid back, cool. But you know, he let us know that we did a real good job on the movie and how, you know, we worked hard and stuff like that. So he's pretty cool.
Would you say your life changed during it or more when it came out? Because I'm sure like either how you viewed yourself, how people viewed you.
Right. It definitely changed more when I came out. When it came out. Like while we were filming and I would be with the guys, we go out, a lot of people like recognize them like this, you know. But after the movie came out, especially back at home, like a lot of people come up to me asking me for pictures, and stuff like that. So I'm just blessed for the opportunity.
That's sweet. You're a little bit of a rapper too, right?
Yeah, I try sometimes.
Your songs are pretty good. Like,
I appreciate
that. You're what, 18, 19? Like,
19.
It's pretty legit, I'd say.
Yeah,
like, it sounds pretty like mainstream.
Right. Yeah, I kind of fell in love with music. Dealing with my friends back at home. We've been rapping since like 13, 14 years old. So now that, you know, we're getting older and stuff like that, we're starting to publish our music. But I got a real like spot in my heart for music. Like, that's always been there.
Do you have like a studio back home you usually go to?
Yep.
You've produced what, 2 songs?
So far I dropped 2 songs, yeah.
They're both valid. I mean, it's good tunes.
I appreciate that. Y'all go check that out, man.
All right, we're going to do a little quick fire section, a little break from your life. Okay. All right, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Tacos.
From a specific place, or like Mom's Tacos?
Mom's Tacos, the homemade ones. You know, you get the tomatoes, the cheese. You know, you just make your own taco. I don't like going out. My mom make it the best.
Hard shell, soft shell?
Soft.
You ever do?
I do both though.
Like you'll combine the two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
like
definitely.
Super taco, whatever they call it.
Like put the hard shell inside the soft?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know.
And then you like bake the cheese on the outside of it sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to eat it. So before acting came in, if you didn't play sports, how would you spend most of your time?
I would probably say making music. That I just like spending my time. I don't like to waste my time, so I like to do things that's gonna, you know, get me somewhere in life. So if I didn't play sports, you know, I'll still probably be focused on the education, like going to school and stuff like that. But I probably, like you didn't say acting, like I'd probably be making music. Yeah, most of the time.
Favorite show to binge watch?
Full House.
You always go back to it?
Always go back to Full House. I love it.
Are you the type of guy that, like, once you find one show you like, you don't feel the need to start other ones?
No.
You're good with that one?
Yeah. Full House, Power, BMF, stuff like that. I kind of just stay in my category.
When you watch them now, do you watch shows and movies from a different perspective, given that you know, or do you still just, like, enjoy it for what it is?
It depends. Certain ones, like, if I know some people in it, like, I'll kind of look and be like, yeah.
You'll watch them as an actor, not as just, like, their character.
Right. Like, I understand, like, what's going on, like, and what they're trying to do. But if I don't really know the person, I just watch it like any other show. That's
fair. Was there actually top 3 movies before we go on?
Top 3 movies? You definitely got to put, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes.
Damn.
All 3. They're the best ones.
Any particular order?
I would probably say the first Planet of the Apes is going to be last. Dawn for the Planet of the Apes second, and War third.
All right, if you got to choose an actor to, play alongside of, who are you taking?
I'm gonna have to say Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
He's pretty hot in the game right now. And not only that, I could learn a lot from him. I like a lot of his movies and things that he's starred in and stuff like that. So, you know, I really like to play with him.
What if you had to choose somebody to play your life? You got to take, like, looks into account, who looks like you, who's going to put in the time to talk like you.
I believe I know his first name is Alex, but I don't know the last name. He's like one of the main characters in The Shy. I've been told he looks a lot like me, so I would probably say him.
You're trusting him?
Yeah, I trust him. He's a good actor.
All right.
For sure.
Biggest fears when you were a young kid? What was like the one thing you were afraid of? The main thing.
Like a thing or like it could be anything?
It could be anything, yeah. It's like the main fear.
Probably just losing like my family. Like they'll go on trips far away or something like that. Mm-hmm. That was always like my hardest thing, leaving them, stuff like that. So I'm a mama's boy, by the way. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was expecting more like bed bugs, but
fear of heights.
It could work too. All right, yeah. That's good.
I don't do roller coasters no more.
No, you went deep there. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, so going back to kind of your high school days, what was your like recruiting process before the movie, and what was it like after? Like, were you still hooping every day when you were making the shows? Because I mean, you played with other dudes that hoop at a high level, so I'm sure.
Right. So doing Swagger, I had to miss my high school season, but.
And what were you, a sophomore at the time?
Yeah, sophomore. So I had to miss my high school season, and I had played AAU with a couple of guys like, Trey Parker or Jalen Curry, Kanye Clary. Yeah, these are all guys that play on Boo Williams EYBL. So, just missing a lot of time. Well, before making the movie, I would always like be playing basketball no matter what. Mm-hmm. That was my go-to. But from doing the movie, like my recruitment and stuff like that kind of went down because of the time I took off from playing basketball. A lot of coaches backed off. So, like I said, I'm just blessed Paulson came and seen me because I didn't have nothing coming back from doing Shooting Stars. Mm-hmm. So that was just a blessing from God.
How many years did you play Boo Williams, EYBL?
2 years. I did it for 2. I played up my first year, and then my second year, I played like at Peace Jam and stuff when I came back from Shooting Stars.
Was it crazy?
It was real crazy, yeah.
Do you have any like dudes that really stick out in your mind of who you played against that you would think is, up there with all-time competition?
Doug, he's the point guard at Michigan. He's really good. Tyrell Ward, I didn't play against him. He was my teammate, but he got MVP of Peace Jam. He was real good. And I played LaMelo Ball before.
Really?
Yeah. When I was a freshman.
He was on what team?
He was with Spire. He came to Virginia and played against my team, Life Christian Academy.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was crazy. He dropped like a silent 30. Like, that's when I knew he was a pro. Like, you didn't even know he dropped 30. He had so many assists. But he's real good, yeah.
That's actually wild. Was the game, like, absurdly packed?
Yes.
Like, cameras just in your face?
Yeah, we had to move our game. We couldn't even play it in our high school gym because it was going to be so packed. So they moved it to a college, and we played in an arena.
How'd it turn out for you guys?
We only lost by 11. It was a good game.
That's respectable.
But yeah, we lost by 11.
Did you get minutes?
I got a whole minute. I got a whole minute at the end, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's a pretty cool experience, though.
Definitely.
I also, when I was, doing some background, I saw you played against Isaac Ellis. Was Eli Ellis on that team? Given that he's
he was. That was last year. Eli Ellis was playing with overtime, but he was definitely on the bench, in my ear the whole game. But,
really?
But Isaac Ellis is really good, especially at his age. He dropped like 28 on us, I believe. But that was a good game. I think we lost by 3 points, I believe. But that was a good game.
Would you have a best team you played against high school-wise or AAU-wise?
High school-wise, we played OSL last year, and they were the number 1 team in the country. And we were their first game.
Who'd they have? That team from New York, right?
Yeah, they just had a whole bunch of dogs. Like, I don't even know their names, but that gym was packed. It was hot. New York is a great, like, that's the best place to play, in my opinion, in New York. But we played against them in high school, and for AAU, I would probably say the hardest team was CP3.
Really?
Yeah, like Rob Dillingham, all those guys.
Aiden
Holloway. Yeah,
he's at Auburn, right?
Yeah, those guys can hoop. So.
How's Dillingham?
Rob's shifty, man. That man really crafty. I never got to, play up against him because when we played them, I was with Shooting Stars. Mm-hmm. But he's real good. All these guys are dogs and can hoop. So I just like putting myself on that level so I can compete.
Mm-hmm. When you think about, life after college and stuff like that, do you have any career aspirations to go back to acting? Like, is that something?
Most definitely. I'm actually, like, even on our off time here, when the season's over and stuff like that, I'm going to try to audition for more roles and stuff like that. I definitely still want to, pursue my career with acting and make it bigger than what it is now.
All right, just wrapping up because I know we're close to the time limit. You got any final things that you want to get out of Holy Cross? Like, what's the main thing you want to leave here after 4 years with?
The main thing I would say is, like, connections and friendship. It's a lot of people here, that, do a lot for our school. And it's a lot of people here that's just, very smart and intelligent. And coming to Holy Cross, I already knew that academics was a big thing here. So, getting the academic sides of it and just creating friendships that I could take with me to when I'm 40 years old, I think is the biggest thing to accomplish here at Holy Cross. And also to get a ring, we got to get that ship, so.
Yeah, chase the ring.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it, dude.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.